Hola, buenos dias, hello, and good morning. This is Andrew Weston. In the matrix system, there's a lot going on right now through its energetic systems right now. It's high rising on so many different vibrations of harmonic systems right now. It's going through so many different activations. And I just like to say hi to my galactic peeps and everybody else who is subscribing and all the viewers. You guys are going on a tremendous force right now through its connection and its energy wires. So we have a lot going on today through the matrix and its systems. The energy cycles are going through so many circuitry systems right through the body and ecosystems. So I wanted to show you a wind graph of a solar graph to a connection of a modern graph. Okay, see how it's connecting? So it's line bodying through 4 sections right now, and you see in the illumination of its sky formations through its atmospheres and its connection energy wires. As you can see, it's light in the back. I want to show you a different backdrop of what it looks like through a video, because we're always seeing the contrast of a white wall. I'm showing you the graphing wall of its center and its connection, how it line formates everything through its illumination of its body and ecosystems. So as you can see, the atmosphere is above is blue, and in the middle is green. Okay, anything above that, once you understand its atmospheres through your energetic energy fields, you get full connection wings and all its communication through radio signals. Because my illumination through my energy fields and my protection grids, okay, are green and blue. So it's blue surface through the solar surface of its connection of its high surface and its light force, and everything below that, okay, is the green, is the outer layer, and then anything below that is the atmosphere. And you see that illumination, that's my light formation, okay, and anything below that, okay, is its graphing angle. See that graphing angle looks like a triangular base, is a graphing wall center. So it line divides. Remember how it's across? So I'm just showing you the reflection of its wall surface. It's pretty fantastic stuff. Hey, how you doing? How you like being? How's it going? Yeah, the galactic peeps back in its resonance of human understanding. Everything through its galactic surface, everything through its solar surface, everything through its atmospheres, hemispheres. So there's a lot going on right now in the matrix systems. And I just want to get everybody's attention on what's happening right now. There's a lot of information that's going out about, the abbreviations. I think I mentioned that too before, but I'm going to write them down. And everything through its justification is showing you what's going on through its programming, because we're supposed to use the analytical mind systems and change all the programming systems. And it's very important to understand what's going on with your mind and brain frequency systems. So let's get started, shall we? So basically, there's 3 divisional lines of 3 elements, okay? The ones that I always use is the blue, the red, and the green, okay? The reason why these are very, very popular in the matrix systems, okay? The blue is the resonance. Remember I was telling you about the solar surface connected through my energy fields, which is blue, okay? Green is the protection grids, electronic interference, okay? And red is the inner surface, its connection energy wires, okay? It high rises through heat signatures of planets and solar systems, of intelligence through harmonic systems. So that's why I use 3 divisional lines of 3 elements of pencils, okay? Because they all have dimensional sets. So my brain wave systems is going higher force right now. So try for everybody to keep up with what's going on through the systems. So basically I'm going to do a graph ceiling through 2 side walls, and I'm going to do a solar graph pathway. Okay, this is what happens when you go through energy systems, through energy cycles, through the systematical systems, all high rising through the body and ecosystems. So basically, it's something like this. Powerful stuff. Okay. All right. So it kind of goes like this. Okay. I'm just going to show you what happens when you go through tremendous force. Okay, so it starts something like this. Okay. All right. So once you understand, each point centers a different dimensional realm of its sets. Once you get in a higher vibrational level, then you understand everything through its matrix. But today I'm going to show you exactly all the abbreviations and what it represents through GOD. Everybody wants to know what that represents. I've got the answer to that. But let's just get this started right now. I'm going to just show you how powerful the matrix is when you go through the graphing system. Okay, so basically it's two wall centers, okay, and it's a line graphing center. Okay, it's like on a computer device. So I'm just showing you what happens when you go through two different parallels of two different dimensions, 4 divisional sets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so basically this is what it is. So these are point centers through its dimensional sets through electronic interference. Okay, these are the 4 divisional lines of security and line defense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in between, okay, is high rising through its parallels. Remember I was telling you about the equal sign? E equals mc squared, that equal, right? Understanding what that is? Those are alignments, right? So we've gone way beyond past that. So understanding everything through its line formation, okay? Because everything line formates. It's very important everybody understands that. So it kind of starts like this, okay? Looks like that so far. Everybody with me so far? Okay, once you get those line formations right now, everything goes through its opposite centers, okay? The reason what's happening right now is it's changing in activation codes, and that's why it's very powerful in the matrix. So it line divides, but it line divides in the opposite way, okay? And the reason why it does that is because it's changing everything through its atmospheres, through its stratospheres, and through its hemispheres. Because believe it or not, it's crisscross, and everything forms as a diamond, okay? Diamond. See that? See what happens when you change the waving patterns through the communication of radio signals? You get diamonds, right? Squares, diamonds. That's what I mean by changing activation codes. Okay? Changing codes. We've been through this before, but this is high winding its force. Okay, this is what happens when you change codes. You're changing waving patterns. Okay? So you're changing codes. Okay, once you're changing the code, you're changing the activation of its matrix and its grid systems. And it's very important to know that the matrix itself, okay, is connected to everything, to humans' evolution of its vibration through frequency levels of harmonic systems, because everything resides on vibrations, okay? And to me, it's work, okay? It's not just like I said, I draw an illustration and this is what it is, okay? You actually have to work. And it's very important to understand, because once you understand its matrix and its energies, then you have to change everything, right? So it's about countering and recountering balance through atmospheres, through climates, through ground formations, through nature's core, through its water's continuum, through space, through planet systems, through intelligence of knowledge, of communication, all right? Everything that's related to relationships, partnerships, okay? Anything through its graphing centers, anything through its ground formation centers, anything through its solar surface, anything through its high connection energy waving matrix surface. Okay. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just showing you a different backdrop right now. You can see my illumination right now. You see it's sky winds right now. It's tremendous force. So I got 4 divisional levels of panels. Okay, it's windows, right? But when you're in the matrix, it's something else. And that's what's fascinating about it. So basically what it is right here is we've got the changing codes right now through the matrix. So kind of like the crosswinds, it's kind of like you're going up. So it's like you go from here and you go up. Okay, so you're changing its code frequencies through its point centers, okay, through its activation codes, which becomes diamonds. Now those diamonds change its codes through its frequency levels through the harmonic systems. And that's how they become colors. Okay, so I'm going to shape shift through the psychops systems again. You guys have to understand what's going on right now. It's very powerful stuff. Because when you're in the matrix system, you're changing everything through its activation. And it affects everything through its humanity of its vibration. Okay? So it's all about understanding from my last video from yesterday, electronic interference, and how you can communicate in all waving signals of electronic interference and everything through its connection of light fixtures, mechanicals, anything that's electronic, okay? You can even talk to your electronic phone if you understand its communication of its energy cycles. That's how powerful it is once you understand your circuitry systems through your body and ego systems. Okay, so I'm just showing you how you change activation codes from squares to diamonds, okay? Diamonds are extremely powerful in the matrix. Okay, their energy solar energized power. It gives you tremendous power. Okay, these are diamonds, right? Okay, these are squares. It's changing its codes, right, through its matrix and its grid system. Okay, so we call it high interference. Okay, so I'll put that down here. High interference. Interference. We've been through this before, but this is what happens when you're in the system. High interference. Okay, high interference. Because it's now a diamond. Okay, so we went from the point difference systems, okay, through its dimensional sets, okay, to the point systems of changing everything through its codes. All right, so that's what happened so far. So everybody getting the gist of that, what's happening right now through its activation and its matrix and its grid system, how it high rises through the harmonic systems, and how I'm changing everything through its circuitry systems of shapes. Okay, I want to work with shapes. I don't want to work with numbers yet, because you guys still have to understand its formalization and how everything's connected through its line formation, because everything is through its geometric systems of the geometry systems. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing well. I've got a lot going on right now, so I'm just going to get what I need to get done here. It's very important I get this, show everybody. So once you do this, okay, things become a lot more easier in understanding the matrix and how it goes from the changing codes to its high interference. And once it goes into its high interference, it changes its waving patterns, okay? And this is where we go from the blue. So right now, it's changing its allocations through its locations, and it's going through different dimensions of its point centers. Remember how it's point centers? Okay. So they're kind of like circle buttons. Circle buttons are basically point centers, okay? But they're through the circulation of its rotation. Okay, so it's something like this. Okay, circulation through its rotation. That's how you get its activation winds, okay, through its cycles. Okay. You will see that also on a circuitry board too, where it has its point centers. Everything line divides, and then you have the mechanical systems of everything that's connected through a battery system, everything that's connected through a wiring system. That's how everything's connected through its point centers, right? And that's how it becomes electronic, right? So if you ever take a chance, try to open up a phone or try to open up a computer, you'll see everything through its line formation, how it connects. It's pretty powerful stuff. All the circuitry levels are all set and all that, right? Okay. That's matrix grid systems in a computer system. That's how we can use technology. Okay. It's the same thing with space, but in space, you're working through activation of codes, all right? Changing shapes, okay, of movements to other shapes, to other line divisions, okay, of letters and numbers. So once we have that, we go through its pattern frequencies, all right? Now, believe it or not, the matrix has telekinesis on its own system, but the galactic higher system basically is an assistant. So it's communicating on high levels of its interference through its changing codes. Okay, so basically what it is it's high rising, okay, and it's changing its patterns. Okay, so its communication waves right now is on a continuous force. So when it's changing its patterns, it's changing its color. Okay, so it's changing the color from circulation rotation from a diamond center to a square center. Okay, this is a communication waving pattern. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's how it communicates from a diamond core to a square, right? But remember, all these squares are point centers at different dimensions of realms. Just how many dimensions there are in those square boxes? Square sets, dimensional square sets. That's the matrix and the grid system. So you have to understand how important it is to change circulation through rotation, because it affects everything through its atmospheres and its climates. Now, I know it's complicated, but it's like a computer. It's a huge computer system that rides on so many different activation codes, okay, through its circulation and its rotation. It's a magnetic forcing highway, okay? Hey, Trisha, how you doing? Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. I got to get this out right now. So basically what it is, I'm not going to go through the whole section, but what it is, it's the communication wave and angles. All right, so its coloration is blue through its point centers. And those point centers, okay, what happens, again, the blue, okay, is registering back. So once it understands circulation and its rotation through its communication lines of its radio signal, it communicates back to the diamond, okay? So when it's communicating back with the diamond, it's using incredible force, okay? Right? And it's changing its acting waves, okay? That's how it affects this atmospheres. That's how we change climates. That's how we change ground formations. That's how trees grow. It's not just oxygen. Everything's provided through the matrix because matrix has its own oxygen levels. I'll get into that later, but this is getting complicated, but that's what it is. So basically, the diamond is communicating with this color shape of blue, and now the blue is communicating back with the red of the diamond core. Okay, so once that happens, it goes back to the diamond core, and the diamond core communicates back with its electronic interference. Okay, so the high winds its divisional levels, okay, and changes its coloration back, okay, to another color. All right, so when it changes its color back to green, okay, it's activating the code through another frequency level through a harmonic system. Like this. Okay. All right. So we got this right now. So remember, like I said, everything's a triangular base. It has to. It's very important. So basically, what you're seeing right now is a connection energy waving pattern. This is how it becomes into emotional signal. Emotional signal. Okay. It's something like this. Everybody know what this is, right? Electronic interference. Right. That's electronic interference. Right here. That's emotional signal. We also talked about that with my waving pattern. Okay, because believe it or not, computers have viruses. They also have emotions. Because we're so the matrix system is so advanced, it's unbelievable through its communication of its radio signals. So once it gets its green format, okay, it's connecting on so many different colorations. Okay, so we went from the diamond core to the blue circle to the blue square communicating back to the red diamond. And from there, it's coloration, right? Back to the green. So right now, it's on a triangular base, but its communication is on a waving signal, okay, of a vibrational signal. So it's changing a new activation code through a vibration, okay? So that's basically what it is, okay? That's what it is. And that's how you get changing codes through higher interference of electronic through the matrix systems. But it's also very important to know when you're going through these point centers is to know each point center, okay, is that different dimensional realm, okay? Just imagine 4 point centers. I don't know if you can count that, but see how many dimensions are there, okay? Each dimension is in a different location, okay? So I'll put that. Different location. Very important that everybody knows these things because you know what? It affects everything through the humanity of its vibration. Okay. So my job is to keep your vibrations at level every day through the matrix systems. Okay. Because matrix is everything through its geometry sets and its line divisions. Everything through its vibration of harmonic systems and movements through the telekinesis of the mind and brain waving systems. So different locations, okay? Point centers, each dimensional round changes its activation code and it creates a vibrational level of a frequency, okay? That's how you change waving patterns through atmospheres, human emotions, ground formations, and anything that's connected through its atmospheres, stratospheres, and hemispheres. Powerful, powerful, powerful stuff. Okay? So basically, this is what it is. It's a voicing signal through the matrix system, okay? It's all communication waves of a vibrational signal because the matrix has an amazing, amazing vibrational signal. But you have to understand how to change its activation codes from shapes, Okay, we haven't even got into letters yet or numbers, but I just want to start off with shapes. I don't want to give you guys too much information. I know it's very complex, but this is what goes on in an everyday basis, and it does affect its humanity. It does affect vibrational levels of its human emotions, okay, through its atmospheres of emotions, because everything is connected through its ground formations, through the geometry sets of its line divisions, okay, of movements, and everything's connected through its electronic interference of interfacing. So, but that's exactly what it is, okay? That's the matrix grid system and how it works through patterns, and how you change that to line formations to vibrations of emotions, and how it becomes a line signal to a graphing signal. Two connections of different dimensions of its parallels, of its rounds, its point centers, and its dimensional sets. Okay? All right, so I got that out. That's what I mean. It's complex. But, you know, I just wanted to show everybody what goes on in the matrix system, and to also show you what I do every day in the activating system of the matrix and its line formation of its electronic and harmonic systems. It's very important you guys understand what's going on because it affects everybody. Okay? And that's what I mean by bringing back its balance and its galactic dimensional Earth. So you're getting north wind, south wind, east wind, and west wind of what goes on in the matrix system, how it creates its new vibrations on a new activation codes through its coloration. Okay? Because it's a computer analytical system of matrix through the line formation of shapes and vibrations of movements. That's what it is. So when I meditated a high rise using north, south, east, and west winds through the space-time and dimensions, I saw electronic interference and asked the wind to straighten them out. I saw that in a blanket of colors. There you go. So you're going through the matrix grid systems, high rising through your locations of higher vibration through harmonic systems. Trisha, that's great. Good for you. So that's great. This is what you get when you go through meditations. You win your forces through your light force, and that's what you want. So it's good stuff. Yesterday I saw circles, triangles, and diamonds. Normal, then went to square, then to stop, sign shape. So you're changing shapes through its connections. So you're understanding its vibrational level through its balance. So you're interfacing right now with electronic interference, and you're connecting energy waving through your energy systems, through your energy cycles. So now you're getting connected with your energy fields. That's great stuff, Trisha. Just read my mind before. I was literally just looking at window behind you, thinking what you were saying on screen. That's what I'm saying. You're going to skyrocket everything through its information, Sarah, because it's all about understanding how to program the brain and change it back to its vibration of its levels. Okay? Because everybody resides in the matrix systems. Everybody. It's just they forgot where they came from their planet systems. All right? Everybody has a balanced frequency. Okay? Some are higher than others. The reason why you're higher than others is because you're more of a master. Okay? There's light formations that are here. It's because they have their balance. They don't have to go higher because they connect on that level through the matrix. And that's why it's given to very few. Okay? There's light formation that give you information. There's practitioners. There's psychiatrists, light formations. Everybody is a light formation. Once you awake, you send back that information through its energy systems, through the body and ego systems of information, of intelligence. Okay? So everybody's on a different communication line signal, through a radio signal, through a vibration of their harmonic systems. So that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so one more look at this. So everybody gets wind of that, of what's happening through the matrix and its interference and how it formulates everything through its activations and how it changes its shapes. Now, I don't want to get into letters and numbers because it's more complicated. Okay? Because the vibrationals change every day through its atmospheres, through its climates. And that's why, you know, they say they have chaos before they have meditation through its balance. right? Because meditation is the most powerful thing that you can consume in the brain, okay? Because it's the answers and prayers. Because the matrix is a brain system. It's based on the stem where it has its circulation and its rotation, but it's a connected energy waving magnetic force highway, which is nothing but energy. It's the most powerful energy that you can consume, okay? So when I'm talking about information, wow, it's incredible force. Okay, so let's get back into the abbreviations, everything. I explained that too in my last videos, but there's reasons why, we have the alphabet from A to Z. And A to Z is everything through its numbers, okay? But remember, like I said, shapes become numbers, numbers become letters. That's understanding breaking frequency codes. Now, every letter represents something in the matrix. It's understanding that the galactic does have a dictionary, okay? Just as Google has a dictionary, right? On a human point of view. Galactic also has a dictionary, okay? For example, okay, you go through, let's go through metamorphosing forces of A, D, D, okay? And then we have A, D, H, D. I want to bring this to your attention because these are the things that represent everything through the galactic system, okay? It's very important you know this information, okay? There's a lot of information that you need to know on a day-to-day basis, and that's why I give you these answers to everything you need to know what's going on through the matrix and its systems, okay? So you got ADD, okay, and ADHD. Now, understanding everything through its diagnostic dimensions, okay? ADD, okay, attention deficit disorder, okay, yes, in a human point of view. But remember I said the galactic has a DNA, okay? DNA. Okay, just as a human vessel has a DNA. So, attention deficit disorder, attention deficit higher disorder, okay? Now, in the dimension, when you're high rise through your light formations, ADD stands for attention dot dimension, okay? Attention dot dimension. So you're high rising to a higher dimension. This is the basic, okay? So we'll start off with that, okay? ADD, attention dot dimension, okay? That's what it represents. Now that's a higher force because a lot of people that are in ADD, they formulate themselves through their own selves and they use their energy cycles through a lot of space and they communicate. They're out, winding themselves and they're like out in space. A lot of people say, hey, you're out of space. Where are you right now? I'm not here. That's what it is. It's attention, okay, dot dimension. That's what it means. Now, once you go to a higher force, because you're always high winding through its force, you're always going higher, okay? You have to understand that. So you don't want to stay stagnant. You want to go higher, okay? You don't want to stay here. You want to go higher. Once you go higher, you get more information through the galactic system. So ADHD, okay, stands for atmosphere dot higher dimension, okay? Atmosphere. Okay, so now you're getting connected with his atmospheres. Atmosphere dot higher dimension. Okay, so you start off with attention, okay, because your brainwaving system is now connecting that lower level. Remember how you start with the lower division and you work your middle division, and then work your higher, then highest, and then the galactic, and then the matrix, right? So that's why it formulates into the GD and the ND. So you have the AD, okay? You have the AD, then you have the ADD, okay? And then you have the ADHD, right? And then you have the galactic D, and then you have the matrix D. That's how it formulates, okay, through the galactic system when you're high rise on so many different dimensional levels. Okay. Now, it's very important you guys pay attention to this because this is what it all means. So it's atmosphere, okay, dot higher dimension. That's what it represents. That's what it means, okay? Now, once we get past that, cosmic convergence. So important to reduce the interference in the house. Yeah, it's talk about everything through the analytical mind, how the brainwaving system is changing its programs. Okay, it's understanding everything is in the matrix system. So it's understanding what's happening through your body and ego system, because everybody is connecting through a different vibration. Okay, so I'll help you guys out one sec, but I just want to get this information out. It's very important. Everybody doesn't know what's going on. Now, everybody wants to know what God represents, right? What does God stand for? Does anybody know? I mean, really stand for. Take a shot at it. Try to figure out what does God stand for. Okay? Okay? Once you guys get balanced with this, you're going to be able to focus a lot more on what's going on really in the matrix system. Okay? That's pretty good. Yeah. No, it's not it though. Anybody else want to try? Governed over deception? Nope. Nope. Guys, ladies, you have to think of the matrix. You have to think of line dividing. You have to think of activation. You have to think of movement. Okay? That's what you have to look at. But God just doesn't represent one word. It's more than one word. Okay? Because it's connecting on so many different interferences of its vibration levels. Okay? So basically, God, powerful, powerful word. It's most powerful. Everything is given for information, and I give you information on a day-to-day basis through its basic, through its intermediate, and through its advanced. It's very important that you guys get this information so you can change your program systems and allocate yourself to a higher dimension of its systems. Okay? That's pretty good. Yep. No, it goes beyond its system, Angel. That's pretty good, though. Grids over directions. Galactic over dimension. No. No. This is what I mean by mastering the information of energy through its harmonic system of intelligence. Okay? So, G stands for geometry. Geometric. Okay? Geometry. Okay. How you line divide everything. Line divide. That's what it stands for. Everybody knows. Okay. Geometry, geometrics, line divide. Okay. Hey, Bravey, how you doing? Now, does anybody know what O stands for? God. We got, okay, so I gave you the geometry or geometrics. That's what I'm saying. It's understanding everything through its metrical system, because everything, you have to understand everything through its interference, through its light formation, through its vibration is the harmonic systems. So once you get north wind, south wind, east wind, and west wind, you know everything through its geometry systems. Geometrics. Okay. Geometry and geometrics. Okay, that's what G stands for. Okay. Now, O stands for open. Okay. Open, activation. Okay. O is not an O. Okay. This is interesting. You'll find this really powerful stuff. Okay, so the O. Okay. No, you see the O, right? Right. Everybody knows it's a circle, right? You put the line division. What happens? Two side circles on both sides. What's happening, everybody? What's happening through the circle? It's becoming an activation of its code through its open sequences, through its open frequencies. Open. activation. Okay? That's what it means. Okay? And once it opens its activation, you know, it becomes a plasmesium force system. Like this. Okay? Open activation. G, geometry, geometrics. O, open activation. Okay? You guys with me so far? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Yep, it's activating. And then the next one is movement, right? And you already know what D stands for. D stands for dimension. Okay? D, dimension. Okay, oops. D stands for dimension, ladies and gentlemen. Dimension. Now you know what GOD stands for. So once you understand the geometrics and the geometry of everything through its line dividing, you understand everything through its electronic interference and how everything connects through its harmonic systems and how everything has a vibration through emotional signal. And that's how it becomes a radio signal. And that's how it's connected through atmospheres, ground formations, humanity. Everything that's inserted through its data and its input of its information through energy of its intelligence. Ta-da! So one more time. ADD, attention.dimension. ADHD, atmosphere.higher dimension. And then you got the galactic, which is the DNA structure, okay? Dimension, GD. And then you got the matrix, MD, okay? And you know what God stands for? Geometry, geometrics, line dividing. O, open frequencies through connection of the mind and brain frequencies. This is how you get connected through telekinesis. Now you activate through its movements of its vibration through the harmonic systems. Then it becomes activation. And then D stands for dimension. So now you know. Powerful stuff. But that's what it is. That's what everything represents in space continuum and its matrix systems. And how everything in the multiverses connect. Okay? So, how does everybody feel about that? Yeah, it's powerful stuff, guys. Now you know the truth of what's going on, you know, and it's great too, because now you're getting full winds of everything that's happening through its electronic interference and how everything is connected through vibration. Okay. So anyway, whatever you missed, you can watch back, but it's great to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're doing your meditations. It's very important to cleanse your bodies. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. A lot of people, okay, see, the thing is, Sarah, once I live in the matrix system every day, okay? There's a reason for that, because I'm working. It's not just drawing out illustrations. I'm not just giving you guys information. I'm telling you exactly what's happening. Matrix affects everything in the multiverses, everything through the connection of the galactic dimensional Earth, everything through its planet system, everything through its oxygen levels. Okay, so it's very important to understand that this is very real in the matrix. Okay, this represents everything in space continuum and the matrix. Okay, so once everybody understands that on a human point of view, they'll understand how important it is to change your mind-brain frequency systems through the programming of its meditation and its methods of its systems. That's what everybody needs to do. Meditate, meditate, meditate. It's extremely important. So, and believe me, once you start mastering energy, you'll be able to draw out illustrations. You'll be able to give back information to people and tell them exactly this is what it means, right? And like I said, if you If you can draw out illustrations, that's great. If you can give information, that's great. But where's the proof to it? Where's the knowledge to it? It could be made up, but you know what? It's not made up because I can heal in seconds. I know geometry sets. I know how everything line divides through vibration and harmonic signals. I understand it's human DNA. I understand it's galactic DNA. Okay. So you could call me like a matrix grid master. Okay. Building everything through its virtual reality of its system, bringing back its balance, its dimensional systems, of everything, its geometry systems, and how everything line formates through its vibration of harmonic signals, through its plasmesium, force, magnetic systems. So, but everybody's put on a purpose to be on this earth, to do something, right? So I just happen to be the matrix grid system and everything that formulates around its line formation systems. Okay. That's why I give you all this information, because it's very real. And, you know, everybody needs to know what's going on with their programmed systems so they can altitude their light force and get that information that they need in their systems. Okay. Because it's very important that everybody gets this information. Okay. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that are giving this information, and there's a reason for that. They're giving this information out because it's very important, you know, going beyond the systems. And this is what you come up with. And everything that you come up with, okay, is its activation. And that's how you go through portals and dimensions and mindsets of vortexing, time jump. We'll get into that later, but I'll show you exactly how I've showed you how to activate through its portals. I show you how other dimensions are going through different sets, point systems, dimensional sets, divisional lines of shapes, activation, movements, harmonic systems, connecting energy wave, how everything line formates, the understanding of a panel of a window, how it force separates its 4 divisional levels. And believe it or not, each square fragment is in a different dimension of its parallel of its sets. Okay. Because it rises on so many different levels of atmospheres to its oxygen levels. So, okay, so we got questions here. AE, how's it going? Yeah, got the information you wanted. We have illustrations, but can't explain it. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why we have to bring our higher selves to our life force. We have to understand our energy. You have to master energy. Okay? You master energy, you get information from the matrix. Okay? You get the truth of everything that you want to know. This will bring you forward in life. Okay? Meditation does that for you. Okay? I don't have any more paper. I'm out of paper. Look at that. I went through a lot of paper. It's unbelievable, though. It's like trying to understand yourself. You wake up every morning. You ask yourself, okay, where am I going in life? Where do I want to go to? How do I get there? All these questions. You should be able to answer those questions through meditation. And that's how you high rise through divisional levels. Okay, because a lot of people get stuck and they're not sure what's going on with themselves because they don't know how to master themselves. You master yourself, then you can master the information of its energy. But you have to understand the inner and outer of a child. I'll say that again and again and again, because kids love to draw. They love to draw, right? Those provisions in their mind and brain frequencies, that's how they use their emotions through connections of harmonic systems. Everything connects through a drawing of an illustration. That's how they outburst their emotions on paper, okay? Now, the ones that are quiet are the ones that are intelligent and smart, okay? And that's where the ADD comes in, or the ADHD, okay? So, Everything represents. You just have to go beyond its system. You have to understand its activation codes. You have to understand its electronic interference. You have to understand everything through its activation of its harmonic systems. And then you can communicate with its light fixtures, like I said in my last video, which is extremely powerful. You know, like I said, if you can communicate with the light fixture, you know, and believe it or not, you can communicate with a lot of things, because everything that you see around you is in the matrix. You just don't know it. Okay? Everything is shaped. Everything is line forming. Everything resides in vibration. Now, if you understand its vibration, you'll understand its matrix. And that's how you communicate through its radio signals, through its activation. Okay? But I'm just giving you what you need to know, so you can work on that and work forward. Just see yourself going forward. Know yourself going forward. I am going forward. Everything is positive, 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 right? See, Sarah's, you know, she's changed in the last 24 hours because she's getting all this information. And that information is provided to her through her body and ecosystem, because her brainwaving system is different from my system. Okay? But it's given her balance. It's given her poise. It's given her equilibrium. It's given her focus. It's given her awareness through her consciousness. And that's what we want. That's how we want to get everybody going. Okay? So everybody can get a true understanding how it is so important to meditate. Okay? And then you understand everything through its line formation, everything through its DNA structure, how everything, and the understanding of everything. The most important thing I find is that we have to understand ourselves. Really try to figure out who we are. And like I said, once you awake, everything becomes clear. Everything. And it formulates in so many ways, in so many waving patterns. It's unbelievable, the information that you get, because you're letting yourself go through the flowing mechanisms. You're not stagnant. You just feel like a cloud flying, you know, like you're flying in space. I mean, you do that anyway through awakening. But what I'm saying is that the energy cycles just high rise, and the information is just incredible. Okay. But like I said, it's just not drawing out information. And Angel, she's trying to figure out her drawings, but she doesn't know how. It's because you're not mastering information of energy. It's intelligence, understanding the energy that goes into you. Now, if you're drawing something, okay, and it's coming to you, you feel the energy. Everybody feels the energy, okay? It's just understanding its intelligence of its vibration, because everything is a vibration through the mind and the brain frequencies. It's trying to allocate its location. Once you understand its dimensional of where the location is, then you can understand its communication of its radio signal. So hopefully that helps out a little bit better. Okay, once you do your illustration, you're drawing out, you're trying to figure, well, what does this mean? I dreamt this last night or just 5-10 minutes ago. What does it mean? I don't know what it means. How do I know what it means? Meditate. You'll get the answers on what it means. Because everything is a story. Like I said, everything is a story. Okay? So, but that's great, Sarah. It's good that you've changed in the last 24 hours. And truth be known, you'll find more intelligence through its knowledge. You'll find your human behavior patterns better. You'll find your psychic patterns better. You find your divisional levels of your stress levels patterns better. Everything through its vibration of its balance better. Okay? That's what it's all about. Getting the balance in your life. That's what you want. You balance your life, everything around you balances through its cycles. Because everybody lives on a cycle. Everybody does. And every day you wake up, energy goes into your body systems. Okay? Now, this is coming from the connection, energy, wave, and matrix, universal, sacred, all-way connection, universal heart. Okay? I'm giving the answers that you guys need. It's up to you to telegraph all your radio signals through your body and ego systems and understand its information of its energy. You have to listen to the audio skills. Because the higher self is helping you out every day. It's a higher you. Okay? A higher self is higher you. Okay? Okay? You have to understand your life force. You have to understand your traveling mechanisms. You have to understand your vibration. You have to understand its harmonic systems. You have to understand your resonance and where you came from your planet systems, of its vibration through the harmonic systems. You have to understand your galactic system. You have to understand your galactic family, tree, ancestry. That's how you get powerful. That's how you get intelligence. That's how you get knowledge. Then you can be able to master your energy of its information, of its intelligence. So, wow, a lot of questions here. I love questions. I love asking. Pretty soon you guys give me a question. Give me a question. Give me a really hard question. Something that I wouldn't know about, but I know everything in the matrix. So I know how, once you know how everything line divides and is vibration through the mastery of everything becomes much easier. And truth be known, all that knowledge comes to you through balance. You're going to find a huge difference in your life. You're going to find a huge difference in your community, and you're going to find a huge difference in your loved ones. Okay? Because believe it or not, your vibration is the connection to your loved ones and families. Whatever reside you decide to go on, either positive or negative, it affects everything. Everything through your body systems. And that's what I mean by mastering communication of energy. Okay? Because everybody's energy. Everybody's vibration. So, okay. All right. Okay. Hold on here. A lot of questions. Okay. Go back, drop here. Okay. So Trisha's meditating. That's great. Did that for 3 hours. High rise in the matrix. It was awesome. Didn't want to come back. See, that's what I'm saying. Once you go in a higher revolution of its higher force, through its life force, you don't want to come back because you feel great. You feel balanced. You know, everything makes sense to you, right? That's great, Trisha. Flip book over what we do. Just communicate with yourself, Angel. Really understand your meditation. Understand your listening audio skills of your higher self, your galactic self. Okay? E has a question. Talk about sacred geometry. Anything through its sacred, okay, is basically its geometric shape and how it deforms through its DNA structure. So it's understanding anything comes from a vibration through the harmonic system. Everything's connected through its atom, okay? Now I've drawn illustrations about that too, right? But sacred is basically everything through its protection, everything through its location of its dimensional and its sets, okay? That's what sacred geometry is. It's understanding its self-complexion of its shape and its emotion, okay? And where it resonates in its DNA structure and how it formulates through its vibration. So I asked the universe for the will for me and show me how to carry that out. Yeah, you'll find that, Trisha. Trisha, yes, okay, you guys are communicating, been feeling super peaceful, great. Glad, Sarah, you're feeling more centered, more balanced, good for you. You are the center, yep. So you're getting the information that you want. You guys, through your body systems, are going to get the information that you want through your balance. And that's all it is balance in your life. Does our inner and outer chara grow up in meditation as the child? I saw a teenager smiling at me. It made My inside feels so good to see that. I felt as I was healing the inner child. Okay, so that's a self-image of you, Trisha, as a younger age. If you're seeing a former self of you, okay, you're healing the inner and outer of you, okay? So it's very important to understand you're having interactions of interfacing with the inner and outer child. So you're healing the child within, okay? And that's how you can high rise through its illustrations or its diagrams of its information, through its energy, of its intelligence, okay? So. I was out last night, back on the porch, trying to see stars, neighbors, lights. I turned off. Light went off, then on, then again, it went off. So it's communicating right now through its connection stars. Okay? So you're getting connected with this electronic interference angel. But you guys and ladies have to understand it's disruption. You have to find your balance. Because everything is an action through a reaction. Okay? So if you're looking at a light fixture, okay, if you look at it and focus on it, you're going to see the dimension of its set because now it's communicating back with you through its energy. Okay, because the light fixture, it knows its energy, it knows its communication, it knows its vibration, and it knows where it is in dimension. If you guys don't know your vibration, if you don't know your balance and you don't know your dimension, then that's where it becomes disruption. Okay, remember I was telling you about transference and understand its deportation of objects. Okay, I also did a video too on its waters continuum. It's very powerful stuff. How you go through destructive, okay, waters continue to harmonizing of its liquids. That's understanding its H2O. And understand when you take a drink of water, you diffuse its mechanism right away on a lower frequency. So it's trying to bring back its frequency. So it sets in a different dimensional realm because it's not at its balance. Okay. But if you pour more water into the lower of its balance, it'll high rise and communicate back through its cycles on its continuous force. Okay. And that disruption will go away and will harmonize again through its activation. So you've changed activation codes through dimensional sets of a vibrational, emotional signal of a waters continuum. That's what you just finished doing. So that's what I mean, how important it is to understand your balance, okay, of your emotions, of your vibrations. So just be cautious on that because once you're interfacing with dimensions of light fixtures and all that, you have to understand their communication levels. And that's why I did an illustration on the electrical circuits, of circuitry circuits, because everybody's connected, to electricity, electronic interference. You rub your hand, you put it on the carpet, it's going to spark. Okay. That's connection energy power. That's wire connections, right? It's communicating. But everything inside you is circuitry. You have to understand its protection grids. You have to understand its force field grids. You have to understand its shapes and everything through its anomalies of its pixelization. Because everything is interfacing through electronic interference. So it's connection energy waving patterns. So, it's static, and basically you do this, you keep doing this, you're going to see the high rise. Okay. If you do that, little hairs stick up. Okay. That's molecules of your hair, right? That's electronic interference of your energy. Okay. You're going to feel a wind graph every time you do that, right? That's understanding your body system. And it's everything that's connected through its circuitry systems, So let's see here. How's that look? Does that look okay? It looks good. I just wanted to show you a better graphing system, from a wall, from a backing wall to, I think it's better to have the window, it looks more presentable. You really can't see outside, but once you understand your illumination of your energy fields, you can't see much. You only see a wall graphing of a wall, right? But you can't see anything out of that. That's when you mean by high divisional levels of vibration, okay? That's illumination of your light force. That's what it is. That's understanding everything through its energy fields, because everybody's a glowing mechanism, right? So what it is, you're glowing mechanism and entity life forces. That's what you are. So yeah, I know. The hardest thing that you can do, Angel, is to communicate with higher intelligence, higher interfacing of electronic. Okay. That's why I'm saying start with the mechanisms of its electronic interference of light formation, or electronic, or anything through its connection of its fixtures, right, from the ceiling. Try to analyze everything through your perception. Try to really get to know your body systems. Use your hand formations for connection, energy, waving patterns. Use it for electronic interference. It's very important that you understand that everything resides in the dimension of its matrix, but everything is on a different communication level. This is on a different communication level, electronic interference. The computer, everything, even the paper. Okay? Now, remember I was saying that you go through illustrations, once you draw them out, you can activate its movements through its location of its dimensional sets, through its point centers. Well, you can actually make it move through telekinesis, but you have to understand it's everything through its activation codes. And this is where you have to use the focus. This is where you have to find the balance through its vibration. You have to find out where the location is of its dimensional sets on this piece of paper. This is in the matrix, right? But you can actually make this move through the telekinesis of its mind-framing system. But you have to understand how everything works. You have to know how to communicate with this before you can understand anything through the mind and the brain and the body systems. Okay? So that's why there's interference of disruption, because you guys have to connect with your perceptions. Because your perception changes every time you're going through a communication level. And once you understand your levels, okay, of space, talked about that too in my video. I like to do reviews because it's very important that everybody understands what's going on through the northern, western, eastern, southern hemispheres. Because we're always traveling in different mechanisms of dimension sets, right? So it's understanding high divisional levels of electronic interference and vibrations. So, Marigold, how you doing? How's it going? So, Trisha, you were on your planet yesterday in meditation. Did you feel the vibration? Did you feel the reverberation of its body system? If you connect with your planet system, your whole body will reverberate around its atmosphere. And that's how you know. And that's a huge connection wave. And now you have full connection through its partnership through your planet system. And you get a lot more information too through the mind-braving system. So, I got into that already, Angel, about how stargates work. You have to go back with my videos. Yeah, I opened a stargate through a cloud formation through the matrix systems and show you how you can go through different dimensional sets through a wormhole with its plasmasium force system. That's what I'm saying, guys. You have to make sure, and ladies, that you watch my live videos, because I already talked about stargates. Yeah, it's already in my live video. Just go back a couple of lives. You'll get winds of what's going on through its angelic realms. How do daily syncs give clues? Go meditate. Well, everything through its information is meditation. You don't meditate, you don't get information. Okay? See, the thing is too, even if you don't meditate, energy goes into you every day, every single day. Okay? The matrix, the galactic system, the angelic realms, angels, archangels are trying to communicate with you. if you don't ask for their help, they're not going to help you, right? So that's why I'm saying to meditate. You meditate, you build friendships, you build relationships, and you build partnerships. And that's how you become your power centers, through your protection of everything, through its connection of your energy fields, your energy cycles, and everything through its inner and outer force of the galactic system and the matrix grid system. Okay? So, what planet is round, black, has small mountains with gold dust on ground? Okay, Trisha, you know everything related to black. You know, you can't see. It doesn't illuminate, right? So either it's shadow shifting on another side of its cloud formation through the galactic moon, because everything's connecting through the galactic solar sun, planet star systems, and the galactic moon. It has to. And that's how powerful those two elements are, star systems. They communicate on all planets and solar systems, but they also have atmosphere systems through the hemisphere or stratospheres. Okay? So you got atmospheres, hemispheres, stratospheres, space, galactic, and then the matrix. Okay? Everything has levels. That's why your chakra formations, you start with your ground formations, has levels that go up. Same thing with the atmospheres, hemispheres and stratospheres. Everything's connection through vibration. It's just understanding how to activate everything through its balance. So, cosmic convergent. People self-meditate. What is that is happening energetically? Energetically, energy is going into your body, cosmic. Okay? Now, you have to understand that everybody has a higher self. Once you awake, this is basic stuff, okay? You have to watch my videos. I tell you everything that's going on through the higher self, its connection, everything, okay? Through its DNA structure, through its transformation and manifestation, okay? This goes way back to my videos. Got over 300 videos, and it shows you everything. That's why I try to keep you informed of what's going on through its active systems, okay? So basically, the answer to your question is mastering energy, mastering information is intelligence. It's understanding how to listen to the open ear of its communication. Your ear is the most powerful thing in the matrix. It's a communication waving signal of an audio signal that communicates with all vibrations and harmonic systems of all electronic devices, magnetic, anything that's solar connected energy power. That is a light formation. That is a radio signal. Okay? Your voicing grid, the commutative waves, okay, connects through everything through its pyramids and its activation codes. The voicing grids connect to the line formations and its subdividing of its shapes, letters, and numbers, matrix codes through its panels. Okay? It allocates its locations. The perception is dimensional sets. It connects in all waving forms of the matrix and its grid systems through location of string theory. It becomes a geographical map. Okay? The eye centers, its dimensionals. It's radioactive. It connects to the gamma rays and communication waves of the galactic solar sun planet star systems and the galactic moon star systems. The mind is the connection to the brain frequencies. It opens all frequency levels of its visualization through its presence of its activating systems and its connection wave analytical mind of its computer systems, and how it connects through the matrix and its grid systems of high vibrational levels of its continuous force, which is circulation through its rotation of its activation. Okay, Cosmic, I hope I answered your question there. Basic understanding, you're an electrician, okay? The propaganda of that is basically they know the ins and outs of electricity and how everything formulates, how it, you know, what you don't touch and what you do touch, what fires and wires. That's what I'm talking about. That's information. You have electricians that use every day through hydro plants and stuff like that. They connect through energy, okay? But they have to understand how everything is line graphed through a blueprint, right? They have to know exactly where the wire fixtures are. If something combusts or something sparks, they have to understand how to line formate everything, how to get the right wire. Same thing with the body and ego systems. That's what I do through its DNA structure. I do a complete agnostic test of everything through the gamma rays and everything through its radiation and your force field systems. I connect on so many wave and high lengths of its vibrational signals. I change all circuitry levels of its oxygen levels through the body and ego systems. I connect in so many ways and forms of communication, of electronic interference. Okay, that's what I mean by understanding circuitry systems. So, you guys are chatting back and forth through your doodles and your illustrations. Great. Okay, so when I closed my eyes tightly, I could hear the vibrations. So yes, I was on my planet and connected. That sound vibration was so awesome. There you go, Trisha. Now you got connection with your planet system through vibration. Good for you. My visions are more colorful. Sound was so strong when I was flying above my planet. When I give you information, Trisha, it's information you need to know, okay? That's why I do the illustrations of the matrix grid systems and how everything goes through its activation. You have to understand everything through its communication, okay? Only goes through the harmonic systems of vibrational levels of its continuous force. And that's how you go from diamond to square back to diamond, and then line formating through point centers of dimensional sets, okay? Because everything is changed through a frequency level of an emotion, right? Because star systems have motions. Communication of waving signals have motions. Water's continuum of electronic interference and waving patterns have motions. Everything has motion through connection of vibration. Okay. So, but that's great. Good for you, Trisha. String theory? Well, string theory goes way, way back. It's understanding how vibrations are set, how they line formate through the voicing grids of activating signals, through its connection of its transformation lights, the third eye, the eye of the lamp, and how everything's connected through its vibration of its harmonic systems, okay? Now, string theory is formulation, okay? How everything line divides and how it's created through its active center and how it becomes an activation of a portal to a dimension of a wormhole. Okay, and that's how you go to a higher location of a dimensional set through its point centers. Okay, it's a location grid. It can be a location grid. It can be an enhancement through a brain signal, but everything is connected through the mind and the brain frequencies, right? Everything is always in a formation through its circulation, its rotation of its circles and its cycles. Okay, so, but string theory connects to everything. You just have to understand how everything, that's why I do these illustrations and how you get patterns like this. This is string theory right here. You just have to understand everything in its center and what it represents and what it means. And what is it doing? What is it doing? What is this? This is this. This is diagnostic test, okay? Okay, that's what it is. It's a vibrational signal. It's going up and down through its emotions. Okay, that's what string theory is. I mean, you can get into quantum physics, you know, you can get into the metric system, but string theory is everything to the matrix. So you have to understand string theory formulates around the DNA structure of everything, okay, through vibration. Coloration, activation, movements. I can go on and on and on, but I think you guys are getting the understanding of what it is. So, Since I started to ask my mind and voice grids to connect through all space and time and dimensions, I've been able to understand and hear more. There you go. In meditation and all that you teach us. See, there it is right there. Okay. Trisha just gave you an answer from her formation through her meditation methods of her mind and brain waving systems, through the open frequencies of its graphing systems. So everything is line formatted through her voice and grids. So she's having full connection waves right now, and the understanding. Okay. You can get that information from Trisha. She can help you out. She can formulate. She can give you balance. Okay. She's high rising in the matrix. She's getting a true understanding of energy. So that's what I'm talking about, is listening and paying attention. Okay. Let truth be known, like I say again and again and again. Okay. All the information I give you is truth to its knowledge of the matrix and its systems. Truth there with Trisha, right? That's what I'm saying. If you can heal people and if they understand what's going on, that's great. But, you know, there are people that heal people, but they're putting dark energy, okay? Because they don't understand their systems. But they're healing. They're healing people. They keep healing people. But do they know what they're doing? That's what I mean, is not just understanding you. You have to understand them. You have to understand their frequency levels. You have to understand their balance. You have to understand their dark vibration. You have to understand their light vibration. You have to understand their vibration. You have to understand their energy fields. Understand everything through the body and ego systems before you can heal. So anything through relation of a chest vibration is connecting through your reverberations, okay, of its atmospheres and its energy fields, E. So you're connecting with your body systems. Yeah. So your chakra formations are illuminating. Everything through the body system is communication, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You have to know that. It's very important you understand that. So, would you be able to give me some insight on my dad's situation with his cancer and what to do for him to help him realign and balance? Your dad, what's his name? Sarah, what's your dad's name? Get your dad's name, then I can do his DNA structure. Because everything has I call it a cosmic universal grid, the grid of a DNA structure of a body, okay? Because everything through the galactic system is its DNA structure, of its mind-brain system, of its circuitry systems, okay? Lutz, okay, Lutz. Oh, okay. Yeah, his upwinding cycles right now are high rising through, high formations. I got to bring back down his balance. It's very high. Changes coloration through heat signatures of other planets. So I got to go line divide through its other forces. Change all his calibrations through his frequency levels. Diminish everything through his body systems. Uprise all his voicing grids. Change back his balance through his harmonic systems. Connect energy cycles. Change all operating frequencies of its vibration. Change all circuitry levels. And connect all his DNA and his body structures through its coloration. Bring back his balance through equilibrium. So his mind-braving system is working better now. His high vibrations, everything through his body systems is going to dissipate, everything that's inside. It's all about understanding the healing transition, everything that's inside the body systems, because everything has a connecting wire. Some wires spark and some wires spark more than others, right? It's just how we formulate around diseases. That's how cancer is, because cancer is a cell, okay? And it overrides its white cell. And what happens is it goes over and it creates and expands like a cyst, okay? That's what cancer is. So once you understand it's cancer and how it's everything through its DNA structure, that's how you get rid of cancer. Because I've gotten rid of cancer patients just like that. I've gotten rid of sores and, anything through its instance, of circuitry levels, just like that. That's what I'm saying, is to understand its DNA structure. So you're balanced through Lutz's body systems right now. is changing everything through its coloration and its activation codes. So I had to change a lot of circuitry levels. So he should be feeling a little bit better now. But the preamp of everything through the cancer, some cancers go into different stages. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And, you know, cancer is very problematic. And you have to understand that it's a creation of a realm, of a vibration, of a dark frequency. And it's taken over its life formation. That's what it is. So taking the dark out takes the coloration. It changes its vibration back into its illumination of its lights. And that's what we want to do, right? So but yeah, he's going through stages right now. I understand that, yeah. But there's a lot going on with LUTs. So his balance frequency should be subwinding right now through its divisional levels and those circuitry levels. I had to change the circuitry levels from the galaxy system on the other side of its multi-system. Okay, because the multi-system is so huge and so big, it has different vibrations. Because everything through its DNA structure has a different vibration of harmonic system. So you have to understand its elements that are in the body system, because everybody resides in a different energy system. Okay, so it's different energies that are going in to cleanse and heal everything through its diseases. And that's how you understand its DNA structure. And that's how you heal body systems, through the ecosystems. So, but yeah, he's got the reliant in his balance right now. Because everything is formulated around a cyst, and that cyst becomes its formation. Okay. And what it's doing, I don't know if you guys know this, but once you have sonic visions and you see everything through its body systems, through its connection energy, wavelengths, gamma systems, you can see everything through its body systems. And what do you mean by that is that what vibration is. So basically, here's the cancer, right? And it's going like this. Okay, it's a vibration. It's creating its own cyst, and then it expands and it gets bigger, 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 bigger. So it's vibrating, right? And that's why you get sick. That's why you get headaches. That's why you throw up, right? Because it's vibrational signals of the dark vibration. Okay. Once you understand its spiritualism and its spiritual side, you'll understand everything through its light formations and its light sides. Okay. How everything connects through vibration. Okay. That's what I mean by particles of energy that go into the body system, how you change the circuitry systems. Okay. It has to make sense, Sarah. I don't give you information. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, see, since you align my eyes, I'm doing great. See, I fixed the focus of these eyes. Okay. That's what I mean, is understanding going into the body systems. Okay. So my energy cycles through my systematical systems and my brainwave systems of its medical systems, and everything through its connection of its energy systems, and everything through its connection of its circuitry systems, and everything through its connection to the mind-brain waving systems, okay, is healing its transitions, okay, through its vibration of its harmonic systems, okay? Once you understand, I know everybody's planet. That's what I mean. That's how I heal you guys, is I go to your planet system, okay? Because that's where you reside from. But you're not awake, okay? That's the only way you can heal. And in past reference, when I was going through awakening, right, I found out that, you know, from the matrix grid system, they told me I'm extremely powerful when it came to other transitions of other planet systems. And I was a healer every single time in a planet system from its past reference of 1,000 years from its past. So now I'm on one planet system through a vibration. And that's how you become extremely, extremely powerful. That's how you are able to heal, right? Because you know everybody's planet system and vibration. Because on that planet system is your healing transition. And that comes from the transformation lights through the connection of Father, Mother, Gaia, archangels, and angels. Okay? That's how everything connects. So, yeah, I know. You don't have to worry about that. It's just understanding how to get that balance, and it's just frequency level Z. So everything is fine now. You're feeling wonderful. You know, you just have to meditate to keep that vibrational level alive, okay? Because if you diminish that vibration, that means you're not meditating as much. You're not cleansing your body. You're not protecting your grids. You're not talking to your voice and grids through the angels and archangels and God, right? Well, God. You can say God if you want, the man himself, but it all comes down to energy, okay? Energy is the most powerful thing that you consume in your body systems. And once you master energy, you master everything around its atmospheres, hemispheres, and stratospheres. So, a lot going on. I got so much talking today. It's like an hour and a half. But this is great, though, because some days I resonate and resonate on other, viewing of its systems, depending on my time frequency systems. Like it's 11:30 right now, a.m. I've been on an hour and a half. It's great. It's good to give this information out to everybody. There's so much love and abundance through the unconditional love. You can heal yourself just with your words, okay? It's very important to know, Sarah, is that you can put your positive thoughts for your dad yourself, because you're connecting now to a higher level of vibration. You put your good thoughts into your dad, he's going to heal a lot faster because you are now connected through him, through its DNA structure, right? It's biological and understand everything through its frequency levels, okay? So if you put those thoughts in that you want your dad to heal better through its cancer, it will heal a lot faster because you are connected through its DNA, right? Of its biological, right? Makes sense, right? So, yeah, light bulb moments. It just goes beyond its recognition of its circulation or rotation, and it just high winds its forces, Sarah. That's how you become powerful through your power centers. What's my planet system, please? Angel wants to know what planet system she's on. Okay, she's on you're on the shape-shifting side of the galactic moon star systems. Yeah. Your waving patterns through your planet system right now is on full connection energy waving patterns. So your communication and your vibration of your planet system. Lemurius. It's almost like Lemuria, but it's Lemurius. So Lemurius is connected through Lemuria, okay? Lemuria is a healing transition planet, okay? You're in Lemurius, and Lemurius is basically, it's a dark shifting planet. So that's basically, I find you're like, you're a dark shifting cloud with vibration, a harmonic system, Angel, but you high wind your force through its light formation. So all your information through your illustrations and drawings are dark. You use a lot of black, right? You use black on your illustrations? That's what I'm connecting to. But you're from Lemurius. Well, there you go. So depending on what you draw, but I'm picking up, that vibration. So yeah, you're very well connected to Lemuria. There's Lemuria and Lemurius. Yeah. So now you know. Yeah. Yeah, love around everything. Exactly. That's what it is, Sarah. You have the power to heal. Okay. Healing the body system, no. But putting thoughts in, yes. Okay. Now, when it gets complicated, that's where you come to me, because understanding everything through its DNA structure is everything through its space, and everything through its voicing grids, and everything through its matrix and its grid system, how everything operates and works through its vibration of its active system, of its harmonic systems. But, you know, me healing E with his eyes and him feeling better and feeling great, you know, Trisha high rising through the matrix grid system and finding what planet system she's on. It's great, right? Angel finding out exactly what planet system she's on now. So she's going to high rise to a divisional level because now she knows her planet system. Okay. So. But please feel free to get everybody else to resonate on my YouTube channel as I keep going with its matrix and systems, because everything's getting a lot more complicated now through the body systems. So my energy waving patterns through the matrix systems and the grid systems high rising on so many different vibrational levels. And the activation codes are going to get a lot more stronger because we're getting more reactions, okay, and more chaos through everything, through its connection, how everything has an acting force through an action and a reaction. Okay, so that's understanding how to change everything through its balance, how to get peace, how to get tranquility, how to stillness and calmness, right? So there has to be chaos before there's balance, because it's changing its vibration so it can get its balance. That's why everything's happening in its climates, you know? That's why there's happening everything with its community and its humanity, right? And its vibrations. But everything's going to balance out through its vibration. And that's what I'm doing through the matrix. I'm changing all its shape-shifting winds of its cycles through the energetic system of its matrix and its core of its energy systems. Okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. So it's all about understanding how to use atmospheres. It's all about understanding how to use hemispheres. It's all about understanding how to use and correct divisional lines of stratospheres. Because everything connects. Everything. And once you understand its full connection through your body systems, then you master energy of its information, of its intelligence. So, well, Lemuria is Lemuria, Lemuria, Lemurius, LEM. Okay, let me just point form it here. Write it down on a graphic paper, illustration and diagram. Marius. It's on two different divisional levels of planet systems right now because it's not in the solar systems. Like Trisha, she's not in the solar systems either. She's on the connected energy waving of its planet system of Jupiter. Okay. So that's why it's a different, like I said, every letter is a different communication level of higher signal. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's it's spelled Lemurius, Lemurius. Okay, that's how it spells. Okay. That's the planet system that you're on, Angel. Ouch. When you sit too long, you get really, you know, I haven't worked out in a couple of days. I got to get back into it. I've been so busy right now. I'm rising my systems right now through the medical systems, changing vibrations of the activation of this matrix. And that's why I came up with this. Right? That's what's going on right now in its systems. So I like to tell everybody what's going on every day through its activation of its movements. It's very important because it's affecting everything through its multiverses. So, Laura, how you doing? Oh, Laura, trying to activate your third eye. Can you help me, Andrew, with that more activation? I'm rewatching so many of your That's great. I'm glad you're coming on my channel. It's good that I can help everybody out. Good morning. Okay, trying to activate my third eye, Laura Brown. Okay, yeah. Your crosswind cycles right now are two divisional lines. I'll show you. Basically what it is, it's a circle. Everything's a circle on its rotation of its centers. Okay, it has to go on its continuous force. So it's kind of like throwing a wrench in a motor. It will stop, right? So I throw a wrench into a motor, okay, it will stop, right? That's what's happening with Laura, okay? So how do we correct that? How do we get that out? We have to understand its activation. Okay, we have to understand its energy of its source, how to get that connection source out, right? And how to change its formation through its circulation and its rotation. So I wanted to show you how you can do it medically or mechanically, okay? Or electronically or magnetically, okay? These are all divisional lines, how you change body structures through the brain and the mind frequencies. So to take that wrench out of its motor, so it starts rotating on the circulation of its rotation of its force, how do we do it, right? So basically what it is, Laura, I'm going to change your activation codes right now as your third eye is activating through its centers, changing all your circulation of its vibration, uprising your harmonic system, changing your circuitry levels, because your connection energy waving patterns right now, and giving you more motivation through the spiritualism. Okay, so you have more spiritual force, the connection force of its energy force through its life force. So you're getting more balance right now through your transformation lights, and it's connecting through its energy cycles. So I took that wrench out of its motor. Ta-da! So Laura, you should be feeling tingling around here and its body surface. It's going through its circulation, its rotation. So your communication right now is going through its space and its vibration of its harmonic systems. So you should be feeling a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. I gave you more connection energy vibration, Laura. So now you can connect fully to your activation of your third eye. But it's very important, Laura, that you meditate, okay? And that goes out to everybody. Meditate. That's how you get your information of energy, through its intelligence, okay? So make sure that everybody does that. Extremely, extremely important, okay? But I just want to show you exactly what goes on when you talk through everything through its involvements. You know, you throw a wrench into a motor and it stops, right? So you got to take that motor, you got to take that wrench out, and then you got to fix its motor. That's what it is understanding its DNA structure, how everything is built, you know? But you got to change the divisional levels. You got to change the formations. You got to change everything through its atmospheres. You got to change everything through its oxygen levels, okay? Because everything's created, everything's knowing from space continuum. You have to understand velocity. You have to understand acceleration. You have to understand its traveling mechanisms through the higher self, galactic, and the matrix. So, yeah. You should be feeling better now. It's going to high rise too, Laura. You're going to be more connected through the spiritual realm, because that's what the transformation lights are, the third eye. It's a transition of everything through its openness of its space and its continuum. Everything through its involvements of your body and its ecosystems of its behavioral systems. And its connection to energy waving patterns of all communication lines of vibrations through their harmonic systems. So I'm glad I can help you out. So, but I'm usually on for like half an hour, maybe an hour, but I'm having so much fun with you guys. So this is great. But it's very important that you communicate on my level and also, get back to its community, Subscribe, like, and share. It's very important that everybody knows what's going on through the systems right now, because like I said, every time I go through an activation, I'm changing the matrix vibrations, okay? And everything is consuming around your atmospheres. It's so important to know that these things are so much knowing of its information, because everything's communication through vibration. Everything. My voicing grid is communication. It's sending in a voicing signal to the window panel, to the wall graphing center, to the ground formations of its center, to its wall graphing circles of its fronts, wall graphing circles of its graphing wall centers of its back, everything through its sine divisional levels of its side surface, and everything through its connection of outside and its solar surface, and everything through its atmospheres of its galactic surface, and everything through its galactic surface, through its magnetic magnesium polarized energy systematical systems of the matrix and the grid systems. So great to hear. So great to hear. So E, I didn't give you your planet what system you're on, right? E. Okay, your energy cycles are on the divisional levels. That's why you're connecting through your line divisions, through creative centers. So E, you're on the you're beneath Pluto. That's where you are. Yeah. Yeah. You're a brother planet of Pluto, which is on another parallel of its dimension, on its another sets, but because nothing is ever in one location has a parallel, which is paraphrasing through a block formation. This is where their location comes in through all its connections and how you use its matrix grid systems through its locations of its geographical map of its systems. So Pluto, and then there's parallel through another dimension. So that's where you reside on. Because Pluto is pretty intelligent, pretty informative too. It's a graphing circle system of a solar system, and it has many different colors of activation of codes. And that's why you're extremely informative, okay? Because everything is through, once you know your planet system, you understand your brainwaving system and how everything connects through your everyday system, okay? That's why you can line for me, okay? And that's why you're familiar with the system of its Pluto, right? So but I think it's been a great day so far. We've got a lot of information out, and I'm going to tap out for now. There's a couple things I need to do, but like I said, I'll keep you informed of what's going on. That's great. I'm glad things are decreasing for you. It's good that you're not taking that. Good stuff. Yeah. It's all about your perception and how you see your life. That's what it is, bravery. It's putting those positive thoughts in your brain, because the brain connects to the mind, connects to the body and the ego system. So all we can find is Lemuria. Yeah. There's a U in there with Lemuria. It's an island planet. It's very connected to Mother Gaia. Extremely, extremely connected through its energy source, through its transformation of its lights. I would love to know what planet system I'm on too, please. Laura Brown. Oh, okay, Laura. Yeah, your high wind circles are on through the angelic realms. You're on the solar surface of a cloud surface. So you're on, oh, cool. You're on, I'm picking up, what is it? It starts with an F. It's a fossil fuel planet, and it connects with its energy cycles through its ground formations and everything through its nature centers. Fossil fuel. That's it. You're a fossil fuel. That's what it is. Fossil fuel. That's the planet you reside on. Yeah. That's an energy planet. Are you familiar with hydroponics? It's accumulation of oxygen levels through plants, how they grow faster. Your communication through nature. So the fossil fuel planet, that's the planet you reside on. And remember, these planets I give you guys that you reside on is not from the planet system. It's on the other side. That's why you guys are extremely intelligent. But it also depends on your brain waving systems, because everybody comes from a different planet system. So for me to give you the information, I have to fly there, find exactly what vibration it is on. So I found that communication level, and now I know exactly where Laura resides from. Fossil fuel planet. Yeah, I know you study architect. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's why you're connected through its line formations. Your body and ecosystems is connected through that planet systems. Yeah. So that's great though. It's great. You guys still have questions, eh? Yeah, it's not in the solar systems, Angel. You're on the other side. But you have connection energy waving patterns to Lemuria. I'm just picking everybody's DNA structure through the body and ecosystems, okay? Your connection energy wave through its vibration, okay? I know it's complicated, Laura, but that's exactly where you reside from. You're a fossil fuel planet. Everything has a name, and the name is going through its transformation of its natures and its core. If you're into hydroponics, if you understand hydroponics, you understand your system of its planet system of its vibration. But that's the planet you reside on. So, yeah. Peace, love, and self-compassion to all. Yeah. Love of all abundance and the unconditional love of its community, of its humanity, and its inner and outer force. Okay, so I'm going to let everybody sit with that. I'll keep you informed of what's going on with the galactic system. This is Andrew Weston in the matrix grid system right now. High rising. There's so many different activation of codes of light formations and electronic interference. Calling out. Adios. Talk to you later. Bye for now.